Hello there, YouTube. This is Jesse here with another deck profile. It's the third video. It's zombies. This is basically a stall zombie deck. It's actually competitive somewhat. You can destroy Inzectors, Evil Swarms, beat Consellers with this. It's pretty good, actually. So I guess let's get started. Oh yeah, there's like 50 cards in the deck. This is all monsters, most of it. So let's get started. First off, I have 3 Zombie Masters. Amazing card. You can have like 2 of them in your hand. Summon, use its effect. Its effect is you discard a monster in your hand. Special summon, level 4, lower zombie type monster from your graveyard or your opponent's graveyard, which can be the other one. And then you can use his effect with like another one or something, and have 3 monsters on the field in the first turn. It's helpful. You need it, basically. One of my favorite cards is the Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. While you have another face-up zombie on the field, your opponent cannot select this as an attack target, so if both are on the field, you can just sit there. And also, if each time a zombie type monster is special summoned to the field, your opponent sends the top 2 cards of their deck to the grave. And if you have 2, that's top 4. And this deck does a lot of special summoning. I mean, a lot. And now I have 2 Red Eyes Zombie Dragons. When this thing destroys an opponent's zombie type monster, it's special summoned to your side of the field, which if you have this on the field, that special summon, the opponent sends the top 2 cards of their deck to the grave. It's very helpful. Indeed. And then I have 1 Goblin Zombie. Does battle damage. Your opponent sends the top card of the deck to the grave. When this is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you search a zombie with 1200 or less defense, which every zombie in this deck's pretty low defense. It's amazing. I have 2 Partition of Darknesses. This card is pretty cool. While it's on the field, your opponent attacks, you get to select what they attack, as long as this is face up on the field. So I rolled 2 of them, just in case one gets banished. I run 1 Earthbound Immortal Chalahua. While it's attack mode, your opponent, okay, go on. Your opponent, you can attack your opponent directly, no matter what they have. Needs a field spell card on the field though, which in this deck at the Zombie World, this has to be on the field with a field spell. While this is in defense mode, your opponent cannot conduct their battle phase, which helps this deck out a lot, because I stall a lot, and I basically use the Bone Towers and bleed out my opponent. I have 1 Spirit Reaper, can't be destroyed by battle, targeted by any card effect, so I'm not get destroyed, it's whatever, stall. Endless Decay. When it's normal or special summoned, half of your opponent's life points is this monster's attack. 0 defense. It's pretty cool. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, because whenever you have the light and the dark, which it's quite a few darks. Whenever you have both in the grave, whatever. You can have Earthbound on the field, not worry about anything. Banish your opponent's stuff, attack with other things. And another thing, you don't have to worry about traps because of Pitch Black Werewolf. When this is on the field, your opponent cannot activate traps during the battle phase. Helpful. I run 3 Pyramid Turtles. When this is destroyed by battle, I get to special summon a zombie with 2,000 or less defense points from the deck. And it does not matter. Like, I can summon this and attack, creature swap it, give it to my opponent, and use my new monster to attack Pyramid Turtle, destroy it. Battle phase or not, get the effect, special summon another zombie, attack with it, because it's still the battle phase. Why would you not want that? And all zombies in this deck have at least 2,000 or lower defense. Another favorite zombie is Deslocata, since this deck basically keeps your opponent from attacking. You can just put this down, flip summon it, draw a card, activate its effect once per turn, put it back face down. Next turn, flip summon it, draw another card. I mean, it's amazing. I run 2 Shoten Dojis, because first effect, banish 2 zombies in the grave, draw a card. Second effect, target one banished zombie and put it on top of the deck. What I like doing is just having this in the graves, banish Mizuki special, put Mizuki back on top of the deck, and just recycle these two. With bone towers on the field, you're gonna make your opponent's deck dead, basically. Here's the Mizuki. It's in the grave, you banish it, special summon any zombie from your graveyard. Malevolent Met Goku In, which is the light, one of the lights. You can normal summon it. If it's the only zombie and summoned this way, it's destroyed at the end of the turn. If it's the only zombie on your side of the field. And you take 2,400 points of damage because that's the attack. I love playing this first turn whenever I'm going second. Normal summon, creature swap, give it to my opponent, take his monster in the turn. This gets destroyed and he takes 24 points of damage. Here then, another light type zombie monster is the 2 Paladin Cursed Dragons. Once per turn, target one level 4 lower destroyed by battle zombie type monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your side. More bone tower. And 2 more lights. It's 3 so far. Fourth light is Marshmallow. It's in defense mode. Its attack, your opponent takes 1,000 points of damage, and this can't be destroyed by battle. It is amazing. That's all the monsters. I mean, I guess we can do it with the spells now. Alright. First off, 3 zombie worlds. Turns everything on the field and grave into zombies. Your opponent no one can contribute summon anything except zombie type monsters, which stops a lot of decks and helps you out a lot. And since there's 3, it's very helpful. I draw these all quite often. And now I have 3 Book of Lives. You activate it, banish 1 monster in your opponent's grave, special summon any zombie from your graveyard. Which, I mean, all the non-zombie types like the Earthbound Immortal needs the field spell card. Either banish Mizuki or Book of Life, the newly zombified Earthbound Immortal, thanks to Zombie World. I mean, it's a good way to get it on the field. And since this is a stall deck, I got 3 Swords of Revealing Lights. You know, whatever. Have Dust Locata on the field with one of these, just keep using the effect. When it's destroyed, we'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a second one. And then at the end of that, we'll start to piss you off. There's 3. It's pretty awesome. I have 2 creature swaps. Swap monsters. Ever-Living Underworld Cannon. This became a new favorite card because once per turn during either player's turn, your opponent takes 800 points of damage when a zombie type monster is special summoned. I've beaten one of my friends. I've beaten the Exactors with this, like Ever-Living Underworld Cannon and the 2 Bone Towers. I made my opponent the Exactors deck out, and I wiped out the life points at the same time. I won both ways. And Foolish Burial, get like the Earthbound or some lights, throw them in the grave, or Mizuki, whatever you need, and then bring them back. The Earthbound went out. Magical Stone Excavation, broken sleeve at the corner, right there, just flicker. Discard 2 cards, get 1 spell card back. I love doing it. It's basically, this has happened before, swords, this destroyed swords, Magical Stone, Mizuki, and Earthbound. Swords. Got swords back. Pissed off my opponent. I got that many traps. Divine Wrath. Discard a card, negate them activation of effect monster and destroy it. Sakuretsu Armor. Destroy an attacking monster. 1 Fiendish Chain. Equipped it to an opponent's monster. It can still change its battle position, but its effects are negated. Helpful. Dark Bribe. Negate the activation of spell trap. Your opponent draws 1 card. Oh, and you destroy the card as well. And then the last 3 traps, thanks to this being a stall deck, you get 3 Spellbinding Circles, because this is actually very helpful. Because why not? And then let's go to the side deck. Where did I find it? I lost my side deck. No, it's right there. Okay, in the side deck I have 2 different dimension reincarnations, DDRs. Discard a card, special summon a banished monster. Very helpful. And since, just in case I need more lights, I got 2 Galaxy Wizards. I'll get into why they're in the deck later. And then last but not least, 3 DD Crows, because you might want them. Scared of problematic monsters that aren't usually going to the grave. Now, these intertwine with the extra deck, because with their effects, once per turn, increase their levels by 4. When I have both on a field next to Zombie World, and I can turn them to zombies and just spam the field with them. Make them level 8, overlay Sundragon, because why not? Sundragon is part of the extra deck, just something on the side. The rest of the extra deck consists of Stillswarm Roach, number 39 Utopia, Shark Drake, and Shark Drake VS. I would put Zenmains in here, but there's only like 4 level 3s. Actually, that'd be a good thing to put in here. Zenmains. Wind up Zenmains. But, whatever. Oh, there you go. That's the deck profile, everyone. There's a trap card you can look at. It's pretty cute. Something with the Curse Circle. Curse of the Circle. That's exactly what it is. Well, YouTube, I guess, rate and subscribe, comment on any of the 3 videos I've had so far. Guess do what you do, and see you next video, which would probably be my Power Tool Dragon Synchro deck, which is pretty amazing. Looking forward to it. See you then.